It's Wednesday, April 26, 2023, and I'm Dave Soul. 3 things to know today. Kaseya announces acquisitions, a cyber insurance fast-track program, and new certification offerings amidst some community backlash. Microsoft to unbundle Office software and Teams collaboration apps amid EU Antitrust review. And C-suite support for diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts declines by 18% in 2 years, reporting by DEI and Glassdoor. This is the business of tech. Does coordinating meetings and help desk calls frustrate you and frustrate your clients? Wouldn't it be easier if you could automate this process and it integrated with ConnectWise Manage or with Autotask? TimeZest is scheduling automation that gives you control of your schedule and removes the frustration of calendar ping pong. As the only solution specifically designed for MSPs, it integrates with your PSA to schedule appointments right in your workflow. And the best part? You can try it for free. Visit timezest.com/MSP Radio and mention MSP Radio for 10% off your first year of TimeZest. Kaseya Connect is this week, and the company has announced 2 acquisitions. First, Vonahai, the automated network testing solution, and second, Audit, AUD, capital I and capital T, the sales presentation solution. The company also announced the Kaseya Cyber Insurance Fast Track Program. Through the program, Kaseya partners, customers, and end users leveraging its security suite, including Rocket Cyber, Datto EDR, Graphis, Bullfish ID, and Dark Web ID, are immediately eligible for cyber coverage at discounted rates. They also announced a new certification offering. Why do we care? I might have initially focused on the insurance partnership, as that's an area of interest for me and a trend we've been tracking, until I dug into some community sentiment. I do listen a lot, after all. Kaseya is not particularly popular, broadly, with many in the MSP community. But admittedly, throwing a bunch of frowny faces isn't exactly a strategy. Until I noticed a comment. Quote, "I'm going to demand that any contracts we sign with vendors give us automatic opt-out if they sign with Kaseya." And a follow-on. Quote, "If everyone on this Reddit did this and was actually serious and followed through every single time with a request, they would send a clear message to vendors throughout the channel. It's actually so simple and so brilliant, as well as easy to do. This would make companies think twice about whoring themselves if a great number of their customers had this legal opt-out, if they ever decided to go the way of the dark side. Time to fight fire with fire." And this is why we care. This isn't a new thing. In fact, contracts often have a clause about the transferability of the agreement upon sale. You don't have to sign any contract, and you can negotiate anything you want. I'm no lawyer, so this isn't legal advice. Know that you are the customer, and you can negotiate any clause you like. Don't just get angry on message boards. Make changes in your business practices. Here's one from The Information. Microsoft will begin letting customers buy its Office software without Teams collaboration app included, unbundling the products that were previously automatically sold together, the Financial Times reported on Monday. The move could help Microsoft head off a formal antitrust investigation in the EU. The European Commission, the EU's regulatory body, has been reviewing Microsoft's software bundling practices in response to a 2020 complaint filed by Slack that accused Microsoft of anti-competitive behavior for automatically including its Teams software every time a customer purchased Office. Slack, which competes with Teams, has since been acquired by Salesforce. Why do we care? If you doubt the EU's ability to shape policy and products, here's the counterpoint. Sure, Microsoft is known for making its product available in nearly infinite combinations and SKUs, yet this signals how regulators can impact purchasing and offer new options for providers to sell. I'm going to pull this one right from CIO Dive. C-suite endorsement of company-wide diversity, equity, and inclusion efforts has decreased by 18% in the past 2 years, according to an April 19th press release from research firm DEI. The report reflected an increase in companies that did not offer DEI programs. From 2020 to now, the number jumped from 15% to 20%. This decline in support for inclusion and belonging work has, quote, left many leaders, especially those who are women and from minority racial and ethnic backgrounds, questioning their company and role. DDI Center for Analytics and Behavioral Research Director Stephanie Neal said. A Glassdoor report released in late 2022 suggested that DEI progress has stalled. By Glassdoor's count, the number of diversity and inclusion initiatives cataloged jumped from 29% in 2019 to 43% in 2021, but that rate dipped slightly to 41% in 2022. Similarly, a Gartner report released in January suggested that leaders are lackadaisical in adopting inclusion-focused values, with DEI leaders expressing exasperation at the lack of buy-in from business leaders. To address this trend, labor experts have confirmed to HR Dive that business leaders' hands are slipping off the wheel regarding DEI. The solution? HR managers can draw out how inclusion and belonging are tenets of employee engagement, a key battleground in the ongoing war for talent. Why do we care? This investment can offer a competitive advantage in a world of tight labor, as highlighted here. Combining the right thing to do with the smart thing to do for that opportunity is a clear path, and I encourage leaders to see this as an advantageous move. Why wouldn't you want to be better at employee engagement and thus retention when labor is at such a premium? QuoteWorks, the leading solution to create professional branded quotes and proposals in just minutes. With over 55 integrations across PSAs, distributors, accounting, and more, QuoteWorks has more integrations than any other quoting solution for VARs and MSPs. And best of all, genuine people. They're there for you. No need to create tickets, instead, people on the other end of a call. Want to try it for free and find out how to start saving time creating quotes? Visit quoteworks.com/MSP Radio. Thanks for listening. Today, National Pretzel Day. Pretzel and beer cheese. What can I say? I will talk to you again tomorrow. The Business of Tech is written and produced by me, Dave Sobel, under ethics guidelines posted at businessof.tech. Like the content? Support the show at patreon.com/MSP Radio or buy our Why Do We Care merch at businessof.tech. If you want to reach our listeners, visit mspradio.com/engage.